If you really want to get what Meta's up to right now, you have to look at it as two separate companies. On one hand, you've got this powerful engine that's just printing money today, and on the other, you've got this incredibly ambitious rocket ship it's building for tomorrow. But here's the thing, they're totally connected. Let's dig in.
So, how do we unpack all this? Well, the best place to start is their latest quarterly results. The numbers from Q3 aren't just about how the business is doing now, they pretty much lay out Meta's entire playbook for the future. And right off the bat, the first number is just staggering. In the third quarter of 2025 alone, Meta raked in over $51 billion in revenue. That is a colossal amount of money, and it just goes to show you how dominant their current business really is.
Okay, so that's a ton of money. And it brings up the big question, right? With that much cash pouring in, where is it all pointed? The answer to that really shows you the two-part strategy that's at the very heart of the company today.
First up, let's talk about the engine. This is the part of Meta you know, the stuff you use every day. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger. And this isn't just a business, it's a finely tuned trillion-dollar profit machine.
And this engine isn't just humming along, it's actually accelerating. Just look at the growth here. It jumped from about 40 billion to over 51 billion in just 1 year. That's a 26% jump, which tells you the engine is actually picking up more and more speed.
And this slide right here, this is where you see the whole story in one place. The engine, their family of apps, generated a mind-blowing $25 billion in profit in 1 quarter. But look at the other side. The rocket, Reality Labs, lost $4.4 billion. This is the whole dynamic. The engine is making so much money that it can fuel this incredibly expensive journey to the future.
So what's making this already powerful engine even stronger? The secret sauce? It's all about AI. Artificial intelligence isn't some side project for them. It's like a supercharger they're bolting onto every part of their main business, making it way more efficient and a lot more profitable. And hey, don't just take my word for it. The CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, laid it out himself. He said that better AI is directly making people spend more time on their apps. A 5% bump in time spent on a platform the size of Facebook. That's huge, and it's all thanks to the AI getting smarter.
And of course, that engagement turns into real money. Meta's fully automated AI-powered ad tools, the Advantage Plus suite that helps businesses find customers, are now on a $60 billion a year run rate. The AI isn't just showing you cool videos, it's running a massive chunk of the ad business all by itself.
I mean, you can see this AI impact everywhere. Look at Reels revenue, now on track for over $50 billion a year. Video time on Instagram, up by a third. And all this is happening while their user base has climbed to a crazy 3.5 billion people every single day. Yeah, the AI supercharger is definitely working.
Okay, so the engine is printing money. We get it. Now for the really interesting part. Where's all that cash going? Well, it's all being pumped into building that rocket ship, Meta's massive all-in bet on what comes next. I mean, just try to wrap your head around these numbers. They spent over $19 billion on infrastructure, servers, data centers in just 3 months. The whole year, they're looking at up to $72 billion. And the kicker? The CFO says that number is going to be notably larger next year. I mean, wow. This is a bet that almost no other company on the planet could even think about making. So where's all that money going? It's really aimed at 2 big things. First, Reality Labs, their vision for the next computing platform. AI glasses, VR, all that stuff. And second, and this is maybe the bigger deal, they're building a massive, world-class infrastructure for artificial intelligence. They're literally building the foundation for the future. But why? Why spend this much, this fast? Because the destination for this rocket isn't just about making better ads. Nope, this is a true moonshot. The race to build what's called superintelligence, AI that could be smarter than humans across the board. And Zuckerberg isn't shy about it. He's come right out and said it. He wants Meta to be the top AI lab in the world. The end goal? Building a personal superintelligence for every single person. That's the huge vision that's fueling this whole thing. So here's how you can think about their big gamble. The bet is this. Go all in on building AI capacity right now. Because if superintelligence shows up sooner than anyone thinks, they'll be ready. But here's the genius part, the hedge. If it takes a lot longer, no big deal. They can just point all that crazy computing power back at their core business and make the engine even more unstoppable. And leading this charge is a new elite group. Meta Superintelligence Labs, or MSL.
Their goal is basically to create a dream team, the most talent-dense in the industry, all laser-focused on one thing: building that next generation of AI.
Okay, so let's pull back and look at the whole picture. You've got this profit-pumping engine and this incredibly expensive rocket ship. Let's wrap up what this all means for where Meta is headed. It's a pretty high-stakes launch.
All right, so let's recap. Meta's core business, the engine, is an absolute beast, and it's being supercharged by AI. All of that profit is being plowed right into building their rocket ship. That's a super expensive, long-term bet on AI and Reality Labs. The ultimate destination, that high-risk, high-reward prize of creating superintelligence. And we know for a fact that the spending is only going to ramp up from here.
So when you boil it all down, it's this. Meta is cashing in its massively profitable present to build what it believes is the future of intelligence. It is, without a doubt, one of the biggest gambles in business history. And the real question is, will it be a successful launch?